Okay, so today in the kitchen we're going to be making some banana bread. We've got 3 normal-sized bananas here that are just looking really nice and ripe. And we're going to use a little bit of milk, get some vanilla, salt, baking powder, a couple of eggs, some sugar, baking soda, butter, flour. A nice little treat is going to be these peanut butter chips there. And the first thing is we're going to mash up these bananas, this guy here, in the bowl, and get those all ready to go here. So hold on, let me get that going. Alright, let me mash these up here. Okay, so here's what the banana should look like once they're all mashed together. We're going to go ahead and move that away. And let's go ahead and add 2 cups of some all-purpose flour here. Just get a little bit more in that bag. Alright, then we're going to do a teaspoon of salt. There's a teaspoon of salt. And then we want a teaspoon of baking powder. Alright, and then we also want a teaspoon of baking soda. Alright, and then I'm going to just go ahead and stir this all together, just mix it all in real good. Alright, so that looks good. Put that to the side. And go ahead and get some butter. 1 stick there of room temperature butter. And to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of sugar. And then I'm going to go ahead and combine those ingredients. Just kind of mash that around. Okay, so I mixed up the sugar and the butter. I'm going to go ahead and bring it over and add it to the mashed bananas. And put that to the side. And go ahead and just kind of mix all this up together real good and get that blended together. Alright, so here's your banana mixture with the butter and the sugar. Should look something like that. They're not going to blend up really good, but that looks good. So put that off, and to that we're going to add 2 eggs, 1 at a time. And then we're going to stir it in real good before we put in the other egg. Alright, get our other egg in here. Stir that in, and we're almost finished. Okay, so now we got the 2 eggs in there. We're going to go ahead and add some vanilla. And that's just going to be a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla. And then for the milk, it's going to be a tablespoon of milk. Mix all this together. Okay, so all that's mixed together, and let's go ahead and throw in some of these peanut butter chips here. We'll kind of just mix them in a little bit, and then we're just going to take that, add it to all of our dry ingredients right there. And I'm just going to stir this up, and kind of just mix it up real good. just until you kind of don't see any more flour. You know, just a little bit of particles in there. And kind of like a folding motion, I guess you could call it, just bringing it up from the bottom. Okay, so now we have it all mixed up. It should look something like this. And let's go ahead and we'll just take a little loaf pan here. We'll lightly kind of butter the inside and just take our mixture, put it on inside here. Alright, so we've got it in the loaf pan, and I kind of just like do one of these things to get some of the air out. Just while I first dump it in here, and then kind of smooth it around a little bit like that. Gives it kind of a cool look on the top too sometimes. But, and then that's pretty much it. You know, we're going to preheat our oven to 325. We're going to bake it in there for about an hour and 10 minutes, and we'll pull it out and give it the old toothpick test. Stick a toothpick in it and see if it's done. Comes out nice and dry, we know we're done. So we'll check it in an hour. Let me go ahead and preheat the oven. Okay, so we're preheated to 325. We'll go ahead and throw it on. And that's all she wrote. So we'll check it in an hour. Okay, so it's been an hour. Let's go ahead and take a look at the banana bread. Oh yeah, it looks really good. Take a look at it under the light here. And take a little skewer, wooden skewer, poke it through. Comes out clean. Fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to take it out of here and put it on the cooling rack here. Whew, yeah, that's warm. Alright, so we're going to let it cool for about 15 minutes, and then we'll cut it open and see if we can't find any of those peanut butter chips inside there. Alright, welcome back. So it's been about 10-15 minutes. We let the bread cool down really well. I'm going to go ahead and cut a few slices here. Oh yeah, that looks real nice. Smells great.